If I would have to describe Mount Saint Vincent in one word, that word would be sanctuary. I came here when I was 10 years old. Us as children couldn't necessarily understand the adult world, yet we were thrown into it. Being at Mount Saint Vincent, for me, having it being something that has impacted me in a positive way is an understatement.
My father was here in 1928, along with his two brothers.
There they are.
He wouldn't speak a whole lot about it, but he loved it. And the reason I know he loved it is that at Christmas time, he would bring Christmas gifts down to the children.
We are 140 years young this year, and we can't talk about that without talking about the Sisters of Charity, who are our founders. They were able to say, this is what we need to do. Let's now open up this orphanage. Let's go from an orphanage to residential. Hey, this isn't meeting the needs around us. Let's change and offer outpatient services, in-home services. Let's meet our families where they are. And I think that's what's pretty incredible at Mount Saint Vincent is our ability over time to just meet the needs of the communities and families that we serve.
A lot of students that come to Mount Saint Vincent have experienced, a magnitude of trauma.
I've had kids that have witnessed domestic violence, kids who've been abused. Neglect is, I think, probably one of the hardest things. They have that sense of they're nobody.
A lot of them display physical aggression or suicidal ideation.
They almost act like an adult because that's what they've needed to do in their time to survive.
The kids at Mount Saint Vincent often come to me and they tell me that they're the bad kid, and it's nice to be able to give them a chance to know they're not the bad kid and we're happy to have them and they're loved and safe here.
I could not do what I am doing without Mount Saint Vincent in every arm of its organization. Between the foster care teams, the way that they show up, the early learning center, the outpatient therapy.
I just remember Mount Saint Vincent teaching me a lot about social skills and making choices.
It was such a loving, respectful environment.
Reading with me and having me write and just kind of meeting me where I was.
I know every time I walk into the building, it really feels like this sweet place of safety for me and for my kids.
I give to Mount Saint Vincent because I really believe in what we're doing here. And the changes that I have seen and the stories that I have heard and the impacts that people tell us have been achieved because of the support Mount Saint Vincent provides to families.
I want to invite people into doing that, to join us in the work that Mount Saint Vincent is doing so that more kids can receive the therapeutic services and the loving, kind, compassionate care that exists in Mount Saint Vincent.
That tells me everything I need to know as a donor. This is an organization that is near and dear to my heart, and I give to Mount Saint Vincent because I really believe that our community depends on the strength of our kids, and being able to strengthen our kids is the most important thing any of us can do to create a stronger Colorado. When I think about Mount Saint Vincent, the one word that comes to mind is healing.
I would describe it as safe.
Hope.
Life-changing.
Always having something to look back to, always having the wisdom of the sisters to think about in reflection of my life and what I'm doing, or what I need to do, it's always there.